Okay, so I saw Solo, a Star Wars story, and man, I'm gonna make this quick. I know I always say that, but let me. This is an easy review. Really, it's an okay movie. It's not anything special. I mean, it's a Disney Star Wars, another Star Wars movie. There's some comedy in it that doesn't work like in all the other Star Wars movies. There's some interesting characters. There's some good acting. There's some okay acting. There's some trash characters. The plot's what it's okay. It's whatever. It's not bad. It's inoffensive. I mean, like if you nitpick the movie, you probably will find a lot of issues with it. But for me, oddly enough, I couldn't find an antonym for nitpicking. But whatever that is, it would be that because there were certain little things I liked about the movie, certain little small irrelevant things like oh I like how the intro when it says oh Solo in the beginning it comes up immediately. Like I like that this movie is such a fast paced movie for the most part. To be honest, there's some parts where I got kind of bored. I'm not gonna lie, but I felt like for the most part this was kind of an entertaining, fast-paced movie, which I liked. That was like a big plus side of it for me. And another thing I really liked about this movie that not a lot of movies do anymore. Well, I rarely see, which is kind of not even a big thing, is that it's just one continuous story, and I love that. That's so much more entertaining. Like you would think that oh it makes the pacing better when you have two different plots or whatever, like a B plot like most movies and TV shows do, and then you cut between them to try to keep the pacing or the flow of the pacing, good. But this movie was just continuous. There was no like, I mean, there was of course there was like minor plot things going on, but you're pretty much just following his story the whole time. Like it's just him all the way through. I mean, there's some parts where he walks away and then it goes to another character, but I mean, it's like the whole point of the movie is just him, which is kind of cool. I like kind of like that. It's not like, oh, I left my girlfriend on the planet. Let's cut back to the girlfriend on the planet and see how she's doing. It's like, no, oh, you're back? Oh, what's up? Oh, it's been like 3 years or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it's not none of that bullshit. So I really like that. And I guess that might be like a minor spoiler, what I just said. But to be honest, this whole movie, you can't really spoil it. I mean, there's certain little twists and stuff, but I mean, it's kind of like by the books. Like, it's pretty predictable. But that's not the main problem with the movie. I actually had fun for the most part, to be honest. I liked it more than I thought I was gonna. I thought it was gonna be garbage because from the reviews I've seen. But the main issue with the movie, and this is what I really wanted to get to, was that the character they chose for Solo was just not the right choice, which sucks because it's not his fault. I mean, he was a fine actor. He did a good job. But I mean, man, like he when that's the reason why I didn't want to see his movie. I knew why I thought the criticism was like true about Solo in the beginning before I even saw it was because yeah, like when I saw the trailers, that didn't look like a Han Solo. Like in the movie, when you see Christian Glover, Christian Glover, fuck is his name? Crispin Glover? No, Donald Glover. When you see Donald Glover, you're like, oh, that's Lando. Yeah, like when he has like mannerisms and shit, and you're like, oh yeah, that's Lando. But when he's in the movie, you're like, oh, it's just some new guy. So that's like the main issue. I think that's why it's failing the box office too, and because it's been 6 months since the last Star Wars movie. But yeah, that's the main thing. It's just yeah, that's not Solo. It's just some guy. I mean, there's like one or two parts in the whole fucking 2 hour movie where it's like, oh yeah, that kind of reminds me of Solo. But other than that, you forget you're watching Solo or even Star Wars at that point. Like you forget until like, oh yeah, the Millennium Falcon. Okay, so it is Star Wars. Like that's like the main issue with the movie. And I feel like people caught on to that immediately when they saw the trailer. Like he just didn't. He's just not him. I mean, as for Ron Howard directing, it was fine. That's like the real takeaway. This whole movie is just it's just fine. Like it's okay. I'd give it like a 5, maybe 6 out of 10 because there's certain little things I liked. Other than that, I mean, if you want to have an okay time, you can watch it, I guess. But don't expect Solo. Just expect some random guy and his adventure with the Wookiee. And Childish Gambino's good in it too. He's like the main best actor in the whole movie. And that chick from Game of Thrones, I always forget her name, Emilia Clarke. Yeah, she's hot as fuck. I love that. Love her. She's my wife. Anyways, so yeah, thanks for watching.